2 days later, I get a picture. Tattoo is like green, pussing, the whole nine. No water, just straight back team and aquaphor. Crazy work. Everybody was trying to hit me over the head, talking about like 5,000 for an apprenticeship. You ain't gonna be able to tattoo for a year. I was like, oh, that's dead. It's easy to get clients. Let me say that. It's easy to get clients, but when it comes to like really doing good tattoos, like it's certain knowledge that come with that. I'm a tattoo artist. For real, for real.
Okay, let's do it. Introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? Easy. From North Atlanta, I've been tatting about 5 years. I was painting walls, murals, well, not really murals, but you know what I'm saying. I design like rooms. I do art canvases. I'm not really big on painting. It's something I'm trying to get into more. But I'm more of like a pencil charcoal artist. Oh yeah, yeah. This just something I threw together a couple of years back. My people back home, Tribe Business. You feel me? We all from that Atlanta, '91. Year I was born. So it was just really just us putting on from where we from.
Did you have an apprenticeship or are you self taught?
Definitely a self-taught artist. First when I first got into tattooing, I had a partner in mind. I had just got done playing ball. Pulled up on my partner to get a tat, and he was like, "Bro, you know how to draw a little bit. You should start tatting." And at being that he was my partner, he was already doing it. I was like, "Well, shit, you teach me." He was like, "Well, I don't want no apprentice, so you know what I'm saying, go holler at some niggas around the city." But everybody was trying to hit me over the head, talking about like 5,000 for an apprenticeship. You ain't gonna be able to tattoo for a year. I was like, "Oh, that's dead." So got me a little Amazon kit or whatever, and one of my partners was like, "Bro, you start tattooing on me." And like at first I was like, "Bro, you gotta let me figure out what I'm doing." He was like, "Bro, just start. When you get right, you know what I'm saying, you can come back and fix it." So I started tagging him, and in the process, he started calling people up like, "Yo, I got a partner over here doing tags." So I'm really fucking people up, but they was spending their bread, and that's kind of what started my career. You feel me? There, the YouTube videos. Being from Atlanta, uh, heavy black tattoo artist community. I would just go around, watch people. You know what I'm saying? Get tips and tricks from different artists, networking, and then I just progressed. Then my partner Les, my first tattoo shop. Shout out to the Body Den. He really put me on game with a lot of stuff, and like took my tattoo from like scratch level to like real professional.
Okay, so for the first question, how much for a tattoo?
Really just depends. Typically I do 250 palm size, 600 half day, and then 1,000 full day.
Do you accept walk ins or are you appointment only?
Mostly appointment only. If somebody called me and I ain't doing nothing, I'll pull up for a walk in.
What is your favorite style or subject to tattoo?
Black and gray for sure. Realism, surrealism.
Are there any tattoos that you will not do?
If if the money good, I'll do it. But travel, I hate travel work. For real, for real.
Can you give us a nightmare client story?
Nightmare client. Okay, so I don't really know if it's nightmare, but check. So I had a client did a tattoo, gave them the aftercare, gave them everything they needed. You know what I'm saying, to take care of it. 2 days later, I get a picture. Tattoo is like green, pussing, the whole nine, and I'm like, what you been doing to take care of it? And he's like, oh, I just been using Bactine and Aquaphor to clean it. Hadn't washed it at all. Nastiest shit ever. No water, just straight Bactine and Aquaphor. Crazy work. It was a forearm piece. Didn't no didn't soap it or nothing. I was like, yo, that's wicked. Like,
What is the most important part about tattooing in your opinion?
most important part, I would say the design, for the simple fact, like that's kind of your guideline. The easier your design is to read, stencil, whatever, like the easier the tattoo is for real, for real. at least in my opinion.
What is your favorite tattoo on yourself?
On myself, oh, I gotta go on my logo. Got the easy with the tattoo machine on my face.
How tattooed are you?
Shit, I'm pretty covered for real, for real. Still got space on my leg, my right leg. I got a Gotham thing going. I gotta finish my stomach, but everywhere else is pretty much hit up. Oh, and I gotta do my neck. Got something on the way.
How do you get in your creative zone?
I used to smoke. That used to be my thing, but I don't smoke no more. So like now it's more so just the vibe with my client for real. I try to fill them out, especially when I'm designing. And if they give me the right energy, I'm already there once I the designing my stencils.
How do you feel about a private studio versus a walk-in shop?
I see the benefits of both. Being that I started as like mostly self-taught, I'm all for the private studios. You know what I'm saying? Artists just getting out there networking, making their money. But now that I've been in the tattoo industry for a legit 5 years, I see like the professional industry ways and why it's kind of like shunned on for the private studios. But at the same time, I feel like it's just a money thing. You know what I'm saying? Most people, they be trying to gatekeep as far as knowledge. I mean, it's so many people in the world, bro. Like, there's enough clients out here for walk-ins, private studios, no matter what you do. As long as you stay professional about it, you know what I'm saying? I don't care which way you go. I would say this: if you got an art background, I'm not opposed to you doing your own thing. For those just learning, I'm gonna say get in the shop or just find you somebody who is in the private studio that can really teach you and give you the real game. It's easy to get clients. Let me say that. It's easy to get clients, but when it comes to like really doing good tattoos, like it's certain knowledge that come with that. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody can get out here and just tat, but to really do good tats and get notarized for it, I think it come with a certain skill set, even a responsibility, so to speak.
For the final question, what is your most asked client question, and can you answer it for any potential clients viewing?
The most asked question I get is how much for a sleeve. I hate that shit because it really depends. Like I typically tell people, the best bet is get you a full day session. Depending on what you're trying to get, I can give you a better idea of how long it's gonna take for you to get your full. A lot of people when they say they want a full sleeve, they want the basic, the clouds, some shit like that. Get done in a day. You know what I'm saying? But if it's something more intricate, more detailed, we might have to break it down in a session. It's just all depends.
Where can potential clients go to book you and find more of you?
Oh, y'all can find me on Instagram at DoDurty, DODURTTY _ at Skattered Visionz. That's my shop page. On TikTok, DoDurty. So I'm sponsored with Inks Up. So I do have a booking link in my bio. But most of the time, the best way to get me is just DM or phone call. Like that's automatic.